don't shoot free throws, just take it up top. It's horrible, bro. It is, bro.
So you call foul, like you going up for a shot and you get fouled, and you call foul and you hit the shot, it don't count.
Yeah, and one.
Oh, okay. So you get ball, they get ball back?
Yeah.
What? Oh hell no. It would be you take either or. You take the foul or you take the points.
Okay, coach. Historic Lambeau Field.
Alright, let me play the CPU real quick.
Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's a black and blue matchup in the NFC North between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback from UCLA. It's Josh Rosen.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 3rd down, Rosen. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. 17 carries, 110 yards in the score.
So coming off the opener where they established the run and established it well, their goal is to make sure that the trend continues and to serve notice to the rest of the league that they...
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. Tyree Jackson.
He got kicked out. Oh, shit.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Well, get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Mark that down as a pickup of third.
Oh, shit, I hit the wrong button.
And an alley to run. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you called it the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Matt Breida, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now it's Rosen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15, and the Bears take over. Matt Breida in the offense heading back out. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners.
Oh, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in, and it's hard to defend.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little
81.
something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside.
81 might be a tight end.
Really well-run route.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Oh yeah, that's
He has enough for the first down.
what's his name? Jones
Gain of
Smith, Jones,
6.
something like that.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get
He made that one-hand
contact
catch in real life
makes it a lot
against
easier to stay
the
upright,
Ravens.
see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Shoot, CPU straight.
The Bears with the football.
In this
We
league.
get set to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, second and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now.
Yeah.
On second and goal.
See if I can get this play to work.
This time Jackson will throw it.
Damn.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays
I don't
hard.
even know who that was.
And that motor on full display there as he gets
Gotta
his
get my rookie
first
involved. I mean, not
NFL
my
sack.
rookie, second-year player.
And now because of the sack, it's third and goal from the 14.
Yeah. I bet I could just throw it up to him. I'm gonna try it. Oh, never
Now
mind.
Jackson.
Damn!
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes
Didn't
down
even block
once
that
more.
man.
The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal. Now brings up a decision on fourth down.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 points.
How do you say that?
Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends.
Oh, you talking about the real
later.
Panthers.
With another
I thought
9-play
you was talking about your,
drive, they call it instead of touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Yeah.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Fourth-round guy, and many thought that's about where he would go. But I think he's got some upside, right?
He can come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, playing all 4 phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or 2 down the road, they could have a solid starter.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well.
Oh, shit.
And got a nice payoff.
And now
Look at that.
throws it looking. It's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
What kind of route did he run?
Up about 5 yards shy of midfield. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting
No wonder
really
he got
terrific
open like
athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent.
Did you see the play they scored on? Through a screen. My corner just missed the ball.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
No, we can run the same play against the computer.
The pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. On third down, Holiday. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson. Catch made by Slayton. That one good for 26 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Now he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, after the success they had on the second play of the drive, I think they were trying to recreate it with that pass, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to go a little tic-tac-toe, 3 plays and in the end zone.
I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle to block as the defense just did there?
Sure. They run with Breida. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Let's go.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. On second and 9, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
Wow. Quarterback got
looks
hurt.
like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Say, act like they can't block this nigga with injury.
On third down, a run from Breida. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On the ground, it's Cook. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On now is the Packers punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. That's taken on the 25. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. An impressive 75-yard punt return. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. And we always talk about kick returns being so exciting on kickoffs. Punt return almost equally exciting.
And typically we talk about the kickoff return being the most exciting 10 seconds in football. Let's just cut it in half for a punt return and make it the most exciting 5 seconds in football. It's a great, glamorous, dashing play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Josh Rosen and company getting set for their next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And able to complete this one to McLeod. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rosen, he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like it.
And how about the confidence that's been exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hey, Wahoo!
Throwing again. Ramsey. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off. Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
You ready? I got you. Hey, Alpha.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DJ Moore, his second touchdown on the season as the Bears push further out in front. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns?
What was it?
What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts.
How they fair? This is all Madden CPU.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50.
Look at that bullshit.
It's a big play that time for the Packers. 52 yards.
Oh my God.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. And that's exactly what they did there.
Who can't guard?
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hit,
I'm about to put Dante Jackson on.
They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best
Oh,
playmakers
bro.
and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
Shut him down,
2nd and
Dante.
5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Fuck.
Now a run with Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Situation. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. Got an open man, it's McLeod. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So the pass goes out of bounds, but he was not outside of the tackle box when he threw that. He's got to be careful.
You and I both know if it's even close, they're going to give it to the quarterback. They don't want to throw that flag unnecessarily. So if you're just in the area, you're going to be okay.
On 2nd down, Holiday. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Well, I was thinking this was 4-down territory, but now they go backwards 3 yards. I don't think so anymore.
Yeah, and the head coach is saying, what do you think, to the offensive coordinator? You know what he's saying back? Coach, I don't have that play on my sheet. Send in field goal kicker.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Let's go. Let's go. the outlaw. Let's go, let's bring it. Go. He's coming. We got double up. Rock it. Deep river.
On 1st and 10, Ramsey, he's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Roll out. Now.
Breida, he'll try the right side. Ooh, the juke. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And all the way up to the 46. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Throwing on 1st down. Ramsey. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Damn, I was supposed to hit square. Hit the wrong fucking button.
But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Yeah, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
Told you. Look at that.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
What the fuck?
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Did you see what they just made Dante do? He just stood there.
They remind me of
He didn't even move. He was in cover 3. Just stood there.
How one rips, the other's right there to pick him up, and they are shredding him in this ball game.
Sack.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and
Lock
every
him up,
snap.
Dante.
Loves to get after the quarterback.
Mike Thomas is doing too much.
Right there, his first career sack.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down.
Look like they about to get another field goal.
First half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
3rd and long here for Rosen. And that is incomplete.
Damn, he just forcing the ball to Mike Thomas, ain't?
Sometimes it's just not so dead. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Oh.
And his kick here is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Back now at Lambeau. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
What the fuck?
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
God, my backup
receiver there was
quarterback
Jonnu
is
Smith. And it's 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and then they're starting to take over in this game.
Back to throw. Ramsey.
Oh,
He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
All right, I'm going to try DJ this time.
To throw again. Ramsey. There goes a deep ball. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DJ Moore. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable
show the replay.
And now that lead even more comfortable.
Oh.
And your first thought is
He dragged him. He tried.
into this one ahead of time that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Oh, they gave it to me.
Go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
That one will like it.
I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Rosen will throw, and it's complete. He gets this one to Washington.
Who commented on my thing?
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's Rosen. This short throw caught by Goddard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him.
Oh, we gonna play shipment.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Rosen to throw.
Yeah.
And that will be
they're locking his ass up now. Put Dante on him.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back and get the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
Look, give me that. What?
That's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this.
Keep it throwing to Michael Thomas the whole game. That's crazy. The AI does that.
A guy in the league, and I said, "What are you doing when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out?" He said, "Oh heck no! I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2."
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
I think I'm supposed to chew the clock in 4.
That gives you more opportunities to go get it.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
But Mike Thomas not even in the game no more. He's tired.
He's got to be like what we talked about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, Right back out there doing the things that he does best and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former deep.
That wasn't even Dante. That was my backup.
It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Given 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Oh, they ain't.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball.
Where are you at?
You're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing again on second down. Rosen, Washington's got it. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake.
They ain't scoring.
During the personal foul yardage.
Oh, shit. Oh, let's go. That was a good play right there.
Another wayward pass.
Ain't no lie to you.
Started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much.
Probably.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is
Damn, he got beat. Yeah.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches.
Now he locking up. Look at him. Lock up.
The situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now Rosen. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They gonna kick the field goal. Watch.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league.
They scored on me one time. Kicked
Well, he has been
3
sacked
field
a
goals.
number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing.
Yeah, he lost to the
dressing up
computer.
the final score.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout,
because you've won every
Yeah,
year.
he in a tough division.
being blown out.
Should I throw to DJ? Should I throw to there? Oh, DJ, 1-on-1.
I saw a game that, team put 70. Actually,
This is caught at the 20. A huge play there for Chicago. 54 yards.
well, go ahead and get it, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side.
I'm being a hater,
man.
man.
Much about the feelings of the other team, dude.
Now I'm gonna throw it over there.
So you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up
Almost.
incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch it. Run it first.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And able to get him
No, it
down,
ain't.
but
I
he
stopped.
does reach the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Cause I want my young dude to score.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. That's complete right around the 8. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time.
Oh, shit.
We
Did I
know
chew the
that
clock
it's
that?
difficult,
Damn.
but guess who's
I keep forgetting.
smiling but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, man. They gonna be like, damn, nigga, shoot the clock.
Out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked.
Did you
here
break
in
it
this
out? Oh, shit.
What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything
Lock him
went
up,
for us
Dante.
today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
I bet he won't throw it that way.
Never forget
Told
it
you.
because
You're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team
I'm gonna
again.
man up the rest of the game just because of
First
that.
down, Packers.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Look at him. Look
Now
at
it's Rosen.
locked
And this
on.
one
What I tell you? And he pointed at him.
To hold on to that one, and it's third down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Throw it to him again. Oh, killed him. Oh, he killed him right there. He was open.
So they look like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Now on fourth down, honors the punt team sending this one away.
All right.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little
Throw it
reason
over
to
there
use them
this
at this
time.
point.
He get open. Oh, one-on-one. Oh, there.
Throw here. They'll let it go deep for Becker.
Burnt.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Yeah, he ain't got that DJ speed.
Throwing again.
Throw it over there again.
They'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Who?
And that's caught
Who?
inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
And they just hit another big completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
Yeah, so I can do this.
He'll look to throw here on second and 10. And it's really caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it on the other side, is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners
Yeah.
who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age
Man
stuff.
up again.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for
Throw it to him. Throw it to him.
That's
Sack.
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'll give you another chance.
Give the sack to Jerome Baker. And now here comes their final time.
Oh, you gonna throw the Hail Mary now.
As they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Thomas, the intended target, and it's third down.
Watch this.
An incomplete pass on that last play.
Nobody,
That means
one
they need
over
to
the
come up
top.
with something here on third down. Back to throw here.
Damn.
Complete to
He
Washington.
snatched that one.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style. And
they had negative 3 rushing yards.
So for Chicago, it's a dream start.
And they let my backup quarterback kill them.
And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
Mike Thomas had 197 yards.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
That game was easy as hell. Eric, how you lose to the CPU if you see this video? JV too. Yeah, he just wanted that superstar. Yeah. He is out for 5 weeks. Damn. That's gonna hurt next week. Gotta play a real person.
I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me. No conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one foot and say, boy, till there's nothing left.
Did you say you want to have a Cowboys look now? You see that score? Yeah, the Dolphins did. No. Yep. Oh yeah, never mind. Yep. God, he got fucked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.